Alright, so I got a couple of things. Of course, you've already seen the wheels that I got in. And here are the inky um, valve stems. I decided to use those instead of the Mugen ones. And here are the caps that I ordered to put on these wheels. The only thing that I had to do to get them to fit right on here was heat up that plastic kind of snap-in area and bend those little tabs out just a little bit so it would have a tighter fit. And so that worked really good. I also got the tires in, the Falcon Zenith wheels. Where's the size? Oh, here. 205 40R 16s. They had the 40 and the 45s, and I decided to go with the 40s, a little bit more low profile, because, like I say, originally I wanted to go with the 15-inch wheel. So I think it's kind of like a trade-off, going with the lower profile wheel, tire with the 16-inch wheel. And one of the other reasons I did go with the 16-inch wheel was because I'm going to get the bigger brake upgrade on the front, and I know a 15 will clear, but I just wanted to make sure with the 16 that will clear for sure. Another thing I got, as you can see here, was the header for the B16, made by private label manufacturing. It's an RMF V1 style header, stainless steel, and it actually looks really good. Welds are awesome. Collector is really good. It's the slip-on style for that, and it also comes with, you can order it with the test pipe, which I did get, even though I do have the Megan Racing test pipe already on there, but I might swap it out for this one. It comes with a new gasket and all the hardware you need to install it. Another thing I did get was, as you saw me on the unboxing, it was this B16 billet VTEC solenoid. And I already had the cover on there. I think at one time this used to actually be black, and over time, black anodized aluminum will turn either like a gold color or this gray color, but I'm not sure. I could be mistaken, but yeah, but I did end up getting this, and you could kind of see the difference between the two. I already installed it. Here's the tired one that I was going to paint, and then I went ahead and decided to get this one instead. It does have the option to do the delete, VTEC delete, so you can just plug this sensor up. I am going to be running my VTEC, so I got it all hooked up. They also sell just a block-off plate if you're not going to be running it, but there's no use for that, especially in my application. It comes with all the bolts to install it, crush washer for the sensor, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I got those things. Those are another thing I did order yesterday for the Black Friday thing going on through the weekend from 100 Proof Hardware, was all the bolts. So they did have a 25% off thing going on for Black Friday through the weekend. So I went ahead and ordered the lower control arm bolts with the black beauty washers, the rear lower control arm bolts with the black beauty washers, the header bolts. And the only reason I did order the black is because they don't make orange. And so I'm pretty sure the black and all that, all the other orange beauty washers will kind of go together. And I also ordered, what else did I order? Oh, the mount, the bolts for the motor mounts, and also the half shaft bolts, as well, with all the beauty washers and everything like that from them. If you've seen my other videos, I bought the transmission dress up kit from them, and mount, and for the starter and all that other stuff. So all that, and those had the black beauty washer, so all that stuff's gonna match. So yeah, those should be coming in hopefully in the next week or so. But yeah, this is basically what I'm doing, is just getting parts, kind of saving up money and buying parts and stuff like that. So when next spring comes around, I can go ahead and put all these things on, and that way I'll just start assembling things. I know CJ's Wiring today is having kind of like a Cyber Monday thing. But I need the chassis harness, and that's it's and I think a couple other things, and it's a big chunk of change for that, just the wiring. So I might just have to hold off on that stuff, because I really want to get my brakes, the spoon calipers, and the big rotors. But yeah, here's this stuff here. Again, these are replica Mugen wheels, and I think they look good. I'm not complaining about them anymore. They're, a lot of guys said that the way you can tell they're the replicas is because usually they have just the 4x100 bolt pattern, but that's not true, because I've seen authentic Mugen wheels, and they look exactly the same. Like I say, the only difference was that it says either Mugen somewhere around here or something like that, actually inside the wheel. But these look good, and with the tires on. Another thing I am debating on is getting the tire lettering, the white tire lettering. I'm going to go ahead and put the wheels on first, and then see how that looks. And I think I found them for like $70 for the whole set. So I might get them, I don't know yet. But it might be an afterthought type thing after I can put on the wheels and see how they look first. But yeah, here's this stuff. Looks really good. I like it. I think it's going to look good with the engine. So, some of you may be asking, what am I doing with a e-brake handle for a front-wheel drive car? Most times these are used for drift cars, rear-wheel drive drift cars, but they also use these, in case you don't know, as a staging brake. To apply pressure to the rear wheels, before you're racing on a quarter mile or 1/8 mile, drag strip. This particular setup that I ordered, of course, came with the handle and with the lower mount, and then came with this master cylinder that obviously goes mounted in this area right here. So yeah, I'm gonna the only thing I got to do is make some sort of a bracket that mounts right in the center I'm not sure. Well, I have to figure it out once I put the engine back in and then run all the brake lines and all that stuff. And since I am doing all the brake lines from scratch, this was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. Alright guys, so I ordered this package for Black Friday, right after Thanksgiving, of course, and this is from 100 Proof Hardware, or NPC Motorsports actually, and they were having a pretty good sale, so I ordered them, and yesterday I thought the post office had lost them. I was just really pissed off, but went in this morning and it was there. Awesome. This is basically all the bolts that I need to dress up the engine bay, and also to install a couple of things and make them a little bit nicer. These things, let's see, I got here, this is, I believe this is the lower control, rear lower control arm hardware with the black beauty washers. This one, I got the motor mount hardware as well. I can't even remember what I got. Let's see. But yeah, they're having a pretty good sale. Basically got like 25% off. So yeah, this is what I got. I got the front lower control arm hardware, the B series header hardware. Oh, okay, so that's what that is. This is the header hardware. And I went over what kind of header it was, so all this stuff should look good with it. The half shaft hardware, that might be this right here. Yeah. And then the mount hardware, of course, which I believe might be this stuff here. And then the rear lower control arm hardware. Might actually be this stuff, because this stuff is really stout. So, and then this stuff here. This is the B series. Actually, this is motor mount hardware. Okay, so we got the left-hand post mount hardware. We got all of the beauty washers in black, and then the transmission mount hardware, right hand. I might already have this. Rear engine mount hardware, and the post mount to engine block hardware. So yeah, so all this stuff, and of course they sent some decals and cozies and a lanyard and some sunglasses. But yeah, this stuff will make that engine look really nice. The only thing that I didn't get, which I think actually is already in the kit, is that Skunk 2 stainless steel bolts hardware. They just don't come with the beauty washers, so I might order those later on. I don't know. But yeah, this is all the stuff I ordered to go with the dress up stuff. I kind of wanted the front and lower control arm hardware, because I got cleaned up everything, and then I was putting those really ugly bolts. I was painting them black, but they still didn't look good. So yeah, I got all this stuff to kind of replace all that stuff. And of course, I didn't want to use those rusty bolts for the header on the engine, because the engine's going to look really nice with all the all the other stuff that I'm putting on it. So this stuff should look good with the new header. And so yeah, this is all the new stuff. And if you didn't get from NPC Motorsports for their Black Friday sale, you really missed out. Hey guys, Switch JV over here. I got a request for a video, and this is basically showing a lot of the parts that I've gotten so far. And before this, I've actually already unpacked quite, all of the pieces that I've already gotten. But I'm going to go over where you can get these parts and pretty much basic cost and stuff like that, and then you can see if these are the parts that you want yourself. The other parts that I've already gone through in the previous videos, I think I've already gone through where I've gotten them from. So yeah, this I'll go over what I got right now, and then if you guys have any questions, just say in the ask in the comments area, and I'll see if I can be a little bit more precise. So these are the wheels. I ordered them from a guy in Malaysia, excuse me. And basically, the wheels themselves came with a black plastic center cap. They didn't come with the valve stems. They did come with an extra set of decals, for whatever reason, I'm not sure. But if I decided I wanted to powder coat them or paint them a different color, then I could use the decals to reapply them. But the wheels themselves shipped were actually a pretty good price. They were around $500, and I believe it was $560 for the four sets, or set of four. And I went ahead and ordered the blue anodized center cap, and I found those. I actually found several. I couldn't find the original Mugen ones, and I did find one made by a different company, and they had black. They only had black, and I wanted the blue ones. And I'm actually going to go ahead and order the blue anodized lug nuts from Ray's. I do, to match the other pieces, the valve stem and the center cap. I did find those online. I think they were about $89 or something like that. The valve stems themselves I got from another company online, and I don't remember the name now. But yeah, I basically do a search online, and and then find a company that carries them. I did find the Mugen ones, and those ones went for like $80 or something like that, $89 for the set. And these ones were the inky ones, valve stems, and they're pretty much the same thing. They look pretty much I think the only difference was the seals, and the Mugen ones were about $80, and these ones were about $40, so they're about half the price. And the tires I got Discount Tire Direct online, and each tire was about $120 shipped, each one. And so I bought all set, and they had two different ones, and I got the ones the set that was more a lower profile tire. I guess next up we'll go with I just got this in. This was, I think, the latest piece that I just got, and it's the staging brake made by Willwood. And this particular setup that I bought came with the reservoir and master cylinder, and the handle, and it came with some, it comes with all the hardware and decals and stuff like that. And this I found on eBay on a company for $180 shipped. And so yeah, they have a lot of different styles, and I've talked to a couple of guys that have them in their cars, because you can buy cheaper ones for like $40, $50, $60. And he said that in this area right here, that the handle is really loose. So, and this one is, it's machined really good. It's nice and tight. So that's why I opted to go with this one. Plus, they had it in black, and it's going to go with my other components, because I have the Willwood booster brake delete kit that I'm going to go along with this. So again, this was about $180 for this setup right here. And then this is something I don't think I've posted before, but this is these three boxes, these three black boxes are the motor mounts. and they're black anodized with the polyurethane bushing in the center and a machined aluminum bushing, I guess, or spacer. It looks like it's, really good. They're not Hasports, but the Hasports are about twice the price of what I paid for these. And I wanted black to go along. Again, it's a kind of a theme, orange and black, and Kevlar. So I got the whole set to go with these. That's one of the next things I got to put on when I get the engine finished up. And speaking of getting the engine finished, this right here is the engine harness. I got this from a guy online that I've been friends with on Facebook for a while, and he's been doing these for a long time, and he just gets better at doing them. And his prices are really reasonable for the kind of work that he does. And I think this year, which is 2020, he is going to go full time making harnesses, and he can do pretty much anything. I still have to order the chassis harness and all the regular, and under dash harness and the control panels and the fuse block for my car to replace all the other wiring. So this alone, the wiring harness I bought it, and I think it was like $300. So it's all labeled, and I think I posted a video of me unboxing it, so we won't go in depth with that guy. This is this is all of the hardware that I ordered from MPC. They make they have another brand, which is the 100 Proof hardware, but they do sell other things. And I ordered this online when they were having their Black Friday sale. If you ordered I can't remember the increments, but if you ordered a certain amount, you got 20. If you ordered a little bit more, it was 25. And if you ordered even more than that, it was like 30, I believe, which came out to actually a really good deal, because all of this stuff that I ordered all the bolts for the motor mounts, for all of the suspension pieces, the header bolts, everything, and I think it came out to like $400 for everything. Now I ordered this here on eBay, and this is the hardware for the transmission. And this was, just the transmission alone, and this alone was $200. So you can see that if you order it at the right time, you can get a really good deal. This was $400. This alone was $200. So yeah, all this stuff, I got to replace all the bolts on the suspension and stuff like that this summer. And in this box, let's see what else is in there. I got the mirrors that I had redid with the Kevlar. I got those on eBay. Those were $40. And here are the plastic caps that originally came on the wheels. You can see that they're just regular plastic, and these ones are actually anodized aluminum with the center bolt, which is actual stainless steel. And this is the Skunk 2 VTEC solenoid housing that I ordered a while back, and I think I paid $125 for this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how much I paid for it. And again, I tried ordering it off from Skunk 2 themselves from online, and they were out of stock. And so I ordered it from another distributor that had it on eBay. And again, it was $125, but the prices varied. So if you shop around, you can get different prices. That's all that's in there. I guess the last thing that I have is the header, and the header is a stainless steel header that I bought from Street Rays on eBay. Now you can go to Street Rays, on their website themselves and order this stuff. And this was about $300 for the header. So the header and the test pipe, and all the other hardware and stuff like that was like $300 for everything. And I think that's all I've gotten. But the majority of the stuff that I buy, I get like on eBay. There's another website that I usually get stuff on, and that is Password JDM. For some of the Kevlar stuff. There's Special Carbon Fiber, where I order the hood and all that other stuff. So, this is all the stuff that I have right now. And I haven't done any work to the car or anything really this summer or winter, because it is winter and it's been so cold that the car's still in storage. So I'm going to go ahead and hopefully pull the car out in, let's see, we're about middle of January. It usually starts warming up around March, so hopefully around then end of March I'll pull it out, and then go ahead and start putting in all the bolts, finishing up the engine, put the engine in, all the wiring, and then the next thing is brake lines, fuel lines. Still got to put in the glass. And so kind of hoping that I want to get it done by this summer, but I doubt it. I actually did a lot of work this summer on the car. In 4 months, I completely stripped it, did all the body work, bought all the new panels, repainted everything, did the interior. So yeah, I did quite a bit of work. So anything's possible, But again, if you have any other questions as far as where I got things from, just write down in the comments, and I will hopefully get back to you. And I could give you a link or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, another thing is I've reached 5,000 subscribers on my channel. Thank you guys. It means a lot to me.